What's up, boys? Today we're going to be trying out a full shotgun specialist. So we're going weapon specialist and looking for as many shotgun weapons as possible. So the buffs we got here in the patch are the weapon specialist passive, where you fire a certain number of bullets, now scales with projectile damage and kinetic damage at 50%. And then a couple of the shotgun weapons that have the level 18 overclock that causes them to fire twice as many bullets got a bit of a buff to the damage it deals, since it has a penalty that was reduced a bit. That's about it. I just felt like doing a bunch of shotguns. There's like 5 different weapons I think we can get on Weapon Specialist. You can convert the M1000 and the Plasma Carbine with a level 18 overclock, and that's pretty insane, especially on the Plasma Carbine. The sawn-off overclock turns it into one of the best weapons in the game, especially if you can get the freezing effects with that. The smart rifle kind of works if you get a very high fire rate on it. It'll basically just dump all of the bullets out all at the same time after it's finished locking on to everything. I don't think there are any classes that you can really get 4 by default without any weapon box shenanigans. The Sharpshooter Scouts can start with the M1000, which can be converted, but then you're kind of limited to, I think, 2 more of them. So Weapon Specialist has the most access to extra ones, and we'll just not put too much focus into the early lead storm. No. Jury rigs, that works. And we'll start pumping up the levels on that. I'll go reloads, I think. Has a clip size of 2, so fire rate's not the greatest. And that has the buffed one that fires twice as many bullets. Went from a minus 20% damage penalty down to a minus 10%. So we can try that out and shotgun even harder. Let's do some more early mining speeds. I think some of the basic overclocks were changed around a little bit as well on the jury rigs. I was looking at some of the stuff I could try to combine on the wiki, and there were a couple things that didn't look familiar to me. I guess we'll have to see what happens here. What's the piercing on that? 4 by default, so up to 5. The Thick Boy was actually buffed on the jury rigged quite a bit as well. I think it's 200% piercing and then weapon range as well. So that's a pretty big improvement, but doesn't really fit the shotgun build here. More of a sniper thing, I think. See if we can stop him a bit away from the gold so that I can... Well, we're kind of trapped there now. Gonna have to wait on that. Magnets in the top right, we can grab that a bit later. I'll take a boomstick level here if they're close enough. Oops, didn't even see that guy behind the rocks. Sneaky detonators they're learning.
Can't hang around forever, miner. These bugs aren't your friend.
Nice crit damage. Then we'll try and get some detonators on him, miss them completely. think I will take a legendary damage even though it's not one of the focuses of the builds. We'll take the overclock here. 50% weapon range, yeah, I think that's fine. The one thing is, it doesn't seem like extra range on weapons from overclocks actually changes when they'll start like locking onto enemies and firing. It just seems to affect how far away the weapon will actually travel if it already has a target. Especially with the impact axe, that seems to be a thing. So we've got the plasma carbine, that's pretty good. Take a reload speed. I'll take damage for that.
They're everywhere. Move out, miner.
Medium reload. I think everything will fit that. Yeah, I guess we'll take that. One of the better stats for shotguns. Since most of them have a pretty low clip size, they'll start reloading pretty quickly. We'll take a reload here, I think.
The bugs are getting worse.
A crit chance. Man, you can actually keep that guy alive a pretty long time with the short-range weapons like this. Farm a ton of XP on the first level. I think we're probably going to kill him now, though.
Objective completed, miner.
Bit more mining speeds.
Before it heads back to orbit.
Kinetic. It might be okay. I guess we'll take that. I think most of these shotgun weapons are kinetic by default, although a lot of them can be converted to something else. No. Warthog, okay, that works. See the overclock over here. Let's go for some big attack stats. I think I'm gonna take a Warthog level over that. Bit more mining speeds, big paint job. Let's get some early pickup here. More pickup.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave. Hatches shut, taking you to stage 2.
This upgrade's gonna change my life.
We could get the high velocity bullets to match the other thing. I don't think the plasma carbine has that. Let's go with the big attack stats for now. This will be at least the best for the weapon specialist passive. So we can see what shotguns can do with that.
I'll take nothing from me here. Let's try
Medium
again.
reload, definitely piercing, and then we just need some gold stuff for now.
You don't see these every day.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
How are they ever gonna make it in this hellhole?
Fire rates. Wow, we are shredding stuff already. I think the plasma carbine actually is a bit weak early on, but it has some of the highest scaling, but it seems like the other ones are actually perfectly fine in the early game. And we're just deleting stuff right in front of me. Big fire rate and soon overclock. Okay, cold plasma combined with the shotgun conversion on this is honestly one of the best overclock combos in the game. Just instantly freezing everything even with zero potency investments. Yeah, they're just melting already, my god.
Good work.
And several of them have built-in knockback as well. Nitro scanner for more weapon levels? Sounds good. Warthog. We could actually convert that to plasma as well. I think those are the only two that can really be plasma here. I think it's gonna depend on what other stats we see available there. And I do already have that decent kinetic upgrade, so probably not. Let's go reload here.
Well done, you got them all.
Big damage. I think this is one of the strongest early game builds I've had in a long time. It's so easy already. I'm gonna take the boomstick here, I think. We'll just look for paint jobs on the lead storm to eventually get all of the overclocks on it in case we get any artifacts for that.
Watch it, the threat level is increasing.
Fire rates, that's fine. Plasma carbine level. You know, we could use some more fire rate artifacts. We have insane reload speed potential with the multi-tool turbo encabulator weapon box combo. The only thing we have for fire rate, I think, is the ammo rig.
Speed it up, miner. The bunks grow stronger.
We'll take an overclock here, I think. So cold or electrical? You can go electrical on the Warthog. I don't think we want to do that. I think at this point it would probably be better to get everything on a different damage type so that we don't really upgrade just like two of the weapons at the same time. So I think cold will help the most with that. Plus it fits with the carbine, so we can have mega freezing here. So we have two kinetic between the Warthog and the lead storm. We can go either electrical there or fire there to get everything onto a different damage type. Damage, sure.
The threat level keeps rising. You have to move, miner.
I guess level on the lead storm it is. They're pretty ramped up at this point. We should probably end it fairly soon. Pretty nice fire rates.
The bugs aren't appreciating your presence, miner. Get the lead out.
Potency, not ideal. I don't think it's super necessary. We're just gonna go damage there. Let's get a bit more pickup radius on the way out here.
Can't see my scanner. But I advise that you move, miner.
Yeah, they're getting very fast here.
Arriving. Get moving. It won't
Let's
hang
take the
around.
nice fire rates here. Big proj damage, yep.
I'm gonna do something epic. This.
They can barely even get close to me between all the knockbacks and the freezing already. Let's go with... I think piercing there is pretty nice since it actually improves the number of bounces that it gets. So that's a fun one.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you to stage 3. Well done.
I don't think we need a paint job there, that's pretty good. And then we need some gold for the rerolls here.
To try this out.
Couple levels on the important weapons. I don't mind a paint job on the Warthog since it's kind of far behind.
Looks fancy.
So we have to convert that to fire to get everything onto a different damage type, which I think would be the best.
Overclock, rock, and stone.
Kinetic, nah, just grab a bit of survivability here.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
It's quiet. Almost too quiet. Let's get the nickel.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We have a swoon incoming.
I killed the loot bug, and I'm not so proud of it.
Well, I guess if you're a newer player and struggling with the game, just get a ton of shotguns because this is really easy. I'll take a fire rates here.
You can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone.
Well, unless you run into bounces.
Swarm detected. Get supply pod launched. Impact imminent.
Salty pretzel's not bad. I kind of want to see what else we got here. Energy bars for big damage? I guess we could do that. Lose 100 HP, I'll be kind of squishy, but massive damage. Fire rates.
Objective completed. Excellent job. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Fire rates.
One down.
Well, I guess let's see how the damage looks with the energy bars. See if it's possible to get a red now. Looks pretty easy if we can get high uptime on them.
Bring the fight. Back to hell.
Nice reload speed for everything. We're 2 levels away, so I think I'll take that. Fire rate into an overclock. Then I think we'll go for the big clip size here. Burning doesn't really add a ton to that. Unless you're heavily focused into status damage, which is not going to happen here.
That's all you got, you slippery shit!
Reloads.
Stage 3 done and dusted, miner. We'll have a good meal ready for you on your return.
Reload. That's fine, I guess it's pretty cheap. So the damage penalty on that was improved a bit, and twice as many pallets. Sounds pretty fun for a shotgun build. Medium reload is great. Kinda need some for the weapon levels here. We can get both of those, so we can push that up to level 18 fairly quickly.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
After this, I'm taking the longest shower. Fit to the core of glyph and stick. And then I'm getting so drunk. You ugly son of a bitch.
I'll take a damage there, I think.
Objective completed.
Yeah. With all of the pellets hitting at the same time, I don't mind the red sugar. There's 3 copies of this, so it doesn't remove it from the pool. But it will help out a lot with how low our HP is from the energy bars.
Let's get the middle. See you later.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Boom, baby. Dwarf, don't die with me.
Let's go a bit more pickup radius for now.
The supply pod LZ is blocked. Please clear it out.
Back the hell.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. Supply pod cleared. Impact imminent.
Big crit chance. Ooh, ammo rig. It's not the most important for all shotguns, but it's fun, and it helps us trigger the weapon specialist passive more. And we're getting a ton of reload speed from medium stuff, and then hopefully some artifacts later on as well.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alien, go.
Oh, I should have gone for the red box, actually. Oops. More medium reloads. We can get the level 18 here, sawn off. One of the most insane overclocks in the game combined with the freezing plasma effects. Let's go gold here, I think. Yeah, a bit more XP, I guess. Getting to the point where we can't get a ton of value out of that now, though.
Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
Just the upgrade I was looking for.
I think that's fine. Carbine is better, we need one level there. And if we could get reload speed, I guess that would be more fun so that I can trigger the passive more. Let's do a couple of rerolls, see what we got. Reload there is great. And there's the other copy of mini pellets. We'll look for something cheaper for that. Nah. We'll take some fire rate for that, I guess, and then lock a medium reload speed in the shop. And a bit of movement because I'm super slow right now.
This is it. Destroy the cocoons and take out the dreadnought. Good luck, miner.
I killed the loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it. Loot bug looted. Loot bug eliminated.
I do need to take damage to get the red sugar, which is actually very hard. Okay, well, I'm not gonna risk it actually. I'll take something small, like I think a Rolly. Oh, he's dead. I guess I'll take a level here. I'm so strong, I can't take damage other than elites. Crap. Would an egg hurt me? I'm not gonna risk that. Like, even when I break through the walls, I just freeze everything instantly and then it's all dead. Why are you guys so weak?
Supplies blocked. Get the landing zone cleared.
I can't take damage. Why? Probably fire rate, I guess, for 4 weapons. Probably beats 35% damage for just one of them.
LZ ready. Resupply inbound.
That'll help bring the HP back up a little bit. Can I... Okay, thank God we finally got hit once. I can collect some red sugar now.
Yes, please.
Exemplary work. You achieved your objective in record time.
Oh, I needed that. Your history.
One of the meatballs actually shouldn't hurt that badly. Yeah, 77. So we can use that to grab the final piece over here. Decent crit chance.
Objective completed. Dreadnought threat eliminated. Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around. Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave. Taking you deeper, miner. Stage 6 coming up next.
Medium reload, fire rate's pretty good. Bit more movement, see what else we got. Lots of nice stuff here, definitely take that and that. Fire rates, yeah, I guess that's fine.
I rarely pick one of these.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
I'm wondering if fighting bugs and moving dirt is the best way to make a living.
Let's go fire rates here, I think.
This one makes me want to be a better dwarf.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Need to find a way to take damage so we can get more HP.
Too much crap to send in the supply pod. Clear out the LZ, please.
Suck on this, you frenetic guy.
We got a supply pod launch. Stand clear of the impact zone.
Weapon box, we could get another shotgun off of that. We could also get a flamethrower, which would unlock heavy stuff with the lead storm, which is kind of bad.
Take that! Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
That guy's jumping in the void, what? Yeah, I guess that's fine.
To me.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Never felt better.
Full shotguns actually does trigger the weapon specialist passive pretty quickly when they're firing, but the attack range is kind of short on them and everything dies so fast. It doesn't actually do it that much in practice because we just don't have a target for that long.
Well done. You got them all.
Crawl back to hell. Hello.
Looks like I'm still missing quite a bit of gold on this level.
Shoot it in the face.
Hit me! What is he doing? I just want my red sugar.
One down.
reload for the plasma carbine. We can probably still get a purple here with that much damage. Let's go gold here, I think. Get some more global upgrades. Bit of HP just in case. Cheap reload, see what else we got. Bunch of shotgun upgrades, some mining, then we need some gold stuff.
What else?
Guess we'll just grab whatever now. Projectile damage, bit of HP. We'll save a paint shop for that so we can get more overclocks.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
Something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Objective completed. Excellent job. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Yeah, give me some sugar.
Nice reload for the carbine.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Just what we want. Never felt better.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Your history. Shoot to kill. Alien scum.
Supply pod prepped and ready, miner. We need you to clean up the landing zone.
Yes. This one's for Carl. Break the plane.
Landing zone ready. Impact imminent.
Let's see, we have 2 shops left. I guess so.
Barely take one out.
I could actually take 1 tick of the acid and then get the rest of the sugar over there. I'll take a level here.
Let's clear them out.
Quota satisfied. The drop
I
pod is
don't
arriving.
think I care. This is one of the best upgrades we can get. Gold is technically maybe better with, and especially with the coupons, we can probably do better actually. Probably the global reload there. fire rates for everything.
Stage 7 done and dusted. Taking you to stage 8.
Hell
Luck,
yes.
paint job. So I guess we may as well go reload shield there. We're not really going to try and stack it, but it'll still give a bit of survivability every once in a while.
Let's shake it up.
Luck, fire
Yes,
rate,
please.
that's fine.
Nope. Try again.
Some nice
I
carbine
feel
stuff.
stronger.
Cheap reload for that.
fine.
Global damage.
I'm feeling lucky.
Luck. Bit of
I'm
crit
gonna go with
chance.
this.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
Can't believe how green I was when I saw it. We got the horde.
It's not terrible now. It will remove it from the pool at least.
It's a little extra special.
Paint job is what we want for that. Nice fire rates. Pretty good global damage.
You're cute.
Basically, you want to get that artifact as late as possible if you're going to go for it, since every level becomes more expensive XP-wise. Or just get it very early on from a hoarder to remove it from the pool.
Break the fight.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Detonators are like the only thing I can even take damage from at this point.
I needed that. Let's show them some fight. Feeling much better now.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time. A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Shouldn't need precious mineral. It will get you killed. Suck on this, you freak of nature. One down.
Too much crap to send in the supply pod. Clear out the LZ, please. Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
You ugly son of a bitch.
Box of goodies headed your way, miner.
Nitro's okay. I guess that's fine.
I rarely pick one
I do have one scanner to go with it.
Ugh, I got it in the mouth. Yeah.
I think I'd rather have a reload on the plasma carbine. Easy red in just a few seconds.
Drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Probably fire rate for everything. That needs 6 more levels. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Bring it back! Vapor on!
big armor. I don't really need it. We can probably just take a level here.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
So we're at 104% crit chance, and I think it would be better to just hold the nitra for that, rather than spending it on a single weapon other than like paint jobs if we really want the overclocks for those two. But not on those ones.
Let's shake it up.
Nah.
What else we got?
Crit
Yes,
damage.
I want another go.
Luck. Medium
Give it to
reload's
me.
pretty
Let's
nice.
shake it up.
And another one.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Nothing really. Big fire rates. I think I will for the carbine.
It's mine.
But then we'll hold the rest for the nitra crits.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Yes, he barely managed to hit me before he instantly exploded. We can grab a bit more HP now.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Let's get them in.
Got a blocked landing site for the supply pod. Get it cleared out, miner. Prepare for impact.
Pickled nitra. I'll be very slow, but I can literally delete the boss instantly with it.
Help me be a
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. Swarm detected.
How strong I already
Get ready.
am.
We'll be with you shortly.
That brings us to 756% global damage. Let's go fire rates here at purple. See if I can take one more detonation for a bit of extra HP here. Just melt anything that comes close to me.
Objective completed.
This might kill me. Let's get the gold for now.
Lead without you.
lucky day. Woo, baby.
Yeah, I think I was dead if I took that. Right now we should barely make it back.
See you in hell.
Fire rate, potency. Let's try and get that up to 18, I guess. I'm gonna have to dump all of this nitra so that we can move around and collect some on the next level
Appear
anyways.
on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Damage, crit damage. Oh, movement is pretty
I want
helpful.
another go.
Probably kind of late for that.
A legendary.
We actually can't take damage on that since we aren't really going status based.
Cooking with gas. Next. I rarely get one
Carbine,
of
don't
these.
really need that.
Nope. Try again.
Take a reload for that, and then a bit of reloads.
Here we go. You found the dreadnought. Now you just need to make it come out of hibernation by destroying the cocoons. Show them what a single dwarf can do.
It's quiet. Almost too.
Why is it in a cocoon if it's hibernating?
Much better. I got it in the mouth. I killed the bug, and I'm not so proud of it. Yeah, give me some sugar. Swallow this. Let it show you some pain. Go.
Supply pod prepped. Clear out the landing zone and triangulate your position so it can land. And clear. Supply pod inbound.
Ooh, hooly baits. Although, I don't know that there's that many good blue artifacts left. The piercing thing would be okay. If I just want to delete the boss as fast as possible, I think Encabulator... Oh wait, if we get Nitra off of that, that would probably do more damage with the 2 Nitra scalers. Okay, that's the plan. Get an absolute ton of Nitra off of these.
I knew today
Or
was gonna
not.
be good.
I guess we can use that on the boss.
Better war.
If I set up before he spawns. Man, there's no Nitro. What's happening here?
My kick. Trying to escape a dwarf who wants your precious minerals. Ain't
We got
gonna
0 Nitro off of all that. Scammed.
upgrade. That's a
Fire
no-brainer.
rates. And then he's almost ready, so we have to go set up and get the fire rate reload speed stacks.
Shoot it in the face.
I don't think I could really do this. Okay, we got some of them. I guess that's fine. Wrecked.
Dreadnought threat eliminated. Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now.
So the full stacks up, we were at 111% fire rate, 163% global reload, 696% damage, 106% crits. 3 shotguns. Wasn't lucky enough to find a 4th one off of the weapon box, unfortunately. Lots of freezing with the cold conversion, buffed mini pellets, and then the cold plasma here. Sawn off plus cold plasma makes this one of the best weapons in the entire game. This one stayed on kinetic, but we also could have gone plasma. But I wanted to go mini pellets, and you'd probably just go akimbo with plasma since it would be bouncing around all over the place anyways. Flamethrower kind of just made me a bit weaker there, actually, since it turned some of my upgrades into heavy reload speed, which was useless here.
Congratulations.
One less dreadnought to worry about after I just killed 2 dreadnoughts. Interesting. 36 million cryo, 89 kinetic, and 52 plasma. Pretty good mix. We had 2 kinetic with the Leadstorm Warthog. And then this was kinetic for a while before it got converted. Looks like only about 1 million kinetic though, after you subtract from that. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.